Alright, hello, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to another very rainy day. So, the plan for today, and I'm pretty pumped and I'm pretty excited, but I want to build, as you can see by the title, I want to build a creeper farm. But having said that, there's a few things that we need to do and sort of like prepare for that. I mean, obviously a lot of it is we're going to need a whole bunch of trapdoors, which means we're going to need a whole bunch of wood, because trapdoors are just ridiculously expensive to produce. So we're going to need a whole bunch of them. So I'm just going to turn all of this wood into planks and then into oak trapdoors. And then this ideally should be enough. That should be enough, I swear. Shouldn't really need anything more than this anyway. Chuck all this back in here. I might not carry the extra 4, but I'm sure I'll regret not bringing them with me. I'm also going to need gates, or fences, sorry. Gates too, which is probably going to need me to make sticks regardless. Just a lot of wood stuff, you know? Like you just need so many things. But I believe we only need 8 fences anyway, so fence-wise we should be a-okay. And stairs and buttons. We're going to need a lot of buttons. So I might actually make just a whole stack of buttons just to have with me anyway. And yeah, I mean, that really should be it. So I might just chuck all of this wood back in here. And there's always trees around where I'm planning on going anyway, so we should be right. I'm going to leave my torches in here. I don't think we actually need sticks either, so I might just leave them here. We do need bamboo as well, and I know that I obviously made these scaffolding here, but I don't know where I left the other bamboo, if I actually collected anything, to be honest. I don't think that I did. That's right, I will actually just place a bunch of bamboo down to grow, because yeah, we need about 6, and string, and we need a lot of string as well, which I've only got about 15 by the looks of it, which is pity. Well, 14 because I want to leave one in there. So that's right. I'll just knock. Oh, actually, no. I left the bamboo all in this chest here. I remember. Yeah, I did. Okay, awesome. I was going to say, I swear I had way more bamboo than I thought. It actually works out rather well. All right, because yeah, we wanted to build scaffolding, so we're going to need it. I'm just going to build as much as I can, and it's sort of like whatever we get. I'm not really too fussed. Yeah, no, that should be plenty. I'm not all too fussed for what's left. I just needed to build around, like that's the only thing. Okie dokes, and carpet. We're going to need carpet. Now, luckily I've got a whole bunch of sheep ready to go. But having said that, I do need shears, which I have got. I was going to say, I feel like I had shears somewhere. But yeah, I'm going to need a whole bunch of carpet as well. So luckily I've got the sheep ready to go and around. And we can harass these poor fellas for all of their lovely wool. Then we're going to have a bunch of naked sheep around ever so shortly. But I'm just going to try and get like all of the wool that I can. Because again, it's one of those things, I don't know how many we're going to need, but like it's sort of nice to just have like a whole bunch of it regardless. Even if I'm going to absolutely demolish this pair of shears on the way through, but it is what it is. Alright, this should really be plenty. I don't think I really need more than 3 stacks, so that should be plenty beyond the extra 2 that we get, but that is okay. Actually might just place, oh, I can't even place extra. I was going to place like some more here, but it looks like there's too many of them in the thing that I can't even place it by the looks of it. Maybe over the pigs. Yeah, the pigs are fine. Maybe there we go, that's plenty. Okie dokes, let's skedaddle. So the only thing that I'm going to have to go and get, and I'm spewing that I like never did, and I went and got a whole bunch of extra glass and all that, so I'm going to take these hoppers and these deep slate blocks, but I'm actually going to chuck them in here, to be honest. Now, we might actually have to make 2 trips, because I am going to need to come back and collect all this stuff in some capacity. But what I do want to do is I want to make tinted glass. But to make tinted glass, you need amethyst. And I unfortunately and very stupidly made whole blocks of amethysts without really quite thinking on whether I'd actually need the amethysts, which really sucks because it means I'm going to have to go exploring once more, because I'm going to need to find a amethyst diode. And I'm spewing because I ran past like so many of them, and for the life of me just do not remember where they are, which really sucks. So it's going to be a little bit of a, I just pray that I can find something, like a geode somewhere, but I've got, like I said, no memory whatsoever of where they could possibly be. But definitely my lesson learned though, of like, if you find one, just dig it up, but like don't make the actual blocks out of it, just keep the individual pieces. Now I kind of, funnily enough, kind of vaguely remember there being one around the mine shaft. Could not tell you for the life of me though. That's the only problem, is like I just do not have any memory whatsoever of where it was. But yeah, I definitely remember there being one like around the mine shaft in some capacity. But I could be so wrong, and I don't know. Do need coal though. We will pick all this up. This will be good for the XP for the torches. Oh, sorry, my shovel, because my shovel took a beating last episode, so mining all that stuff up. So it actually works out rather well. But on a side note, it is kind of cool to find more different parts of the shaft that we never quite explored, which is nice and fun. And get some more like railways as well. I get a feeling we're going to need railways at some point, so always good to get some free ones. Because I remember there was that one that I mined up like ages ago around the base, and I just, like I said, for the life of me, cannot remember, and it kind of drives me, I don't want to say it's driving me insane, but it kind of bugs me, On a side note, I do love, like I said just before, finding like sort of new parts of this cave system, which I never fully sort of explored earlier. Alright, Mr. Skeleton. Oh, and creepers, which we do need. Who doesn't like a good creeper? Can you stop bloody shooting me? Take that as your punishment. How did you survive that? Jesus Christ. I was going to say, take that punishment, and he survived it. Oh, I keep saying I don't think there's anything more down here, and then look, he keeps going. And there we go. Come to an end, which is good. Actually, I should keep digging this water up so no, never mind. I was going to say, I'll keep digging the water up so we get more obsidian out of this, but that's alright. Looks like we've hit the bottom. On a side note, it's probably not a bad idea to, never mind. I was going to say pick up this obsidian, but only to lose it. Though I'm glad that this mines this up very, very quickly, because it is always fantastic to get. Oh, don't break. Thank you. It's always great to get extra obsidian, is what I'm trying to say. Alright, let's go up and find this bloody amethyst node. Because to be honest, the one that I mined up, I like I said, I very kind of remember we dug up one that I think had a whole bunch of, they've all got calcium, that sort of white calcium, but I remember there was one that I dug, I think, all the way around with all the calcium around it. And I feel like it was around here. Let's just have a look down here. Ironically, this will be of all the places that it is, the one place that I didn't bother to check, and yeah, it is. I was right. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. I knew that there was one like right here. Like I vividly remember digging it up. So, which is great. So I think these little things here. Jeez, you get a lot from them. Oh, but I think I've got the looting. I've got looting. Fortune. Sorry, thinking of fortune. So I guess I'll just dig all these up. I didn't actually, I never really bothered to get these last time, so I'm kind of glad that we found this right here. Won't make that mistake again. I'll get all of them now. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them in here. Jesus Christ. Okay, this we're going to be set for. Well, thank God I came to check and I actually found this place. I'll admit, the video that I was watching, the guy, I think he used tinted blocks or tinted glass, and I thought that it just looked quite amazing, so I kind of wanted to copy it in all honesty. Except admittedly though, there is quite a lot of it to get, so I might actually have to come and do like another trip at some point and get more. Except I'll get all the ones on the outside first, because I think that's probably easier. They're a bit more of a hassle to get, but it's easy for me later if I come back, because I can just get all the ones on the inside. Now that I know where this is, that I remember it. It's funny that of all the things I decided to collect, it was like, oh, I'll get the white blocks around it, but not the actual like amethyst bits themselves. Because like I said, I feel like these are far more valuable than the white blocks that I grabbed, that I never ended up using, ironically. I'm kind of hoping that this is going to be plenty. And actually, I can just sacrifice the cobblestone as well, to be honest, because it's like, when am I ever going to need this cobblestone? Except, ironically, now I need that cobblestone to build up. And of all the places I decided to build it, it was like, oh, I'll place it in the corner bit over here that's not easily accessible. There we go. I was going to say, now that I need it all to build up here, it's like I don't have it. We'll pick the rest of this up and pray. Yep, I've just had the perfect amount of space for it. Sweet. All right, well, let's skedaddle. I mean, I think I did a pretty good job of, sort of scouring around and collecting all the outer bits. But yeah, good news. Let's go. I'll turn all of these, I'll use these to make tinted glass, which is what I want to do. Which is hence why I went and prepared all that glass sort of in between episodes, because I thought I'd rather just have the glass ready to go, and then we just go and find the amethyst shards this episode, and then we can actually build it. On a more positive note, I don't want to say positive, but I've got an idea of where I want to build this. From what they were saying, the best sort of spot to build it is above an ocean. So I kind of think I might go build it out towards the area where we found the sponges, like around that bit. But then on the other end, part of me goes, I should just build it here, but build it up in the sky. But then I kind of don't want to make this an eyesore, so because I'm going to have to build it quite high up as well to have it away from like all of the other mobs that can spawn in. So good news. Let's take all of these glass blocks. Now the reason they need to be tinted is because I think the tinted ones actually block light from coming in, which works really, really well. Oh geez, you actually only get, oh no, you get more out of it than, like, you put in, oh I mean geez, we didn't even then really get that much. Jeez. Oh my god, that is actually such a pity. I thought I was going to get way more out of that, but that's alright. Well, I can probably make one level out of it anyway, and we'll see how we go. But yeah, we're definitely going to have to do 2 trips. So I think what I will do is I'll take the wood with me, and we can probably start building the bottom bits, if that makes sense. And then from there I'll leave some oak door traps here, and I'll bring some of these blocks with me, and I'll come back for round 2 and grab all that stuff. But yeah, all right, well, let's skedaddle, I guess. Let's go. It's going to be a bit of a journey, but I probably should have built the railway system there first, but it is what it is. I'm just spewing that we're not going to have enough of the tinted glass. I'm going to have to probably go down and find some more amethyst shards in between episodes. Oh well, it is what it is. And I still need to build the bridge here as well, which actually, you know what I could do, in all honesty, is I could actually just start building it here, if I reckon. We'll just build it like this. We'll just build across, at least to begin with. It doesn't have to be the most amazing bridge, but I can make it look nicer later. Because at least this saves me a whole bunch of trouble trying to build across just get across. It's such a hassle trying to jump up all this. At least I can just run straight, and then we're right. But there we go. Cool. Awesome. Makes my life a little bit easier. I might just build this like this, and there we go. And we've kind of low-key used the perfect amount. But there we go. Awesome. Very ugly for the time being, but like I said, it works. It's functional. And I can build this sort of railway system all the way over here, which is going to work really, really well at some point. And same goes here. I really should build... Oh my god, that is dangerous. That little crevice there. Yeah, I should build more here, but I'll build it in line with that. I don't want to just place another random one here and then it kind of swerves. I like it all to be straight. But I guess now for the fun part of sort of running to where I want to build it. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. I really ought to build same sort of deal here, just like a bridge across. Ooh, this is going to take forever. And going to be a hassle to be going back and forth, so that's all right. When I bring more the deep slate blocks, the bricks, I will, I'll run in a straight line and just build across nicely, so at least then we can run straight and we're not, swimming across oceans. But this is fun though, I've got to admit, getting out of the house, because I feel like I end up just sticking around that area and I don't really do all that much around, which is I don't know, kind of feel like it gets a little bit boring not exploring a little bit better, or just doing stuff outside of the base, see somewhere else for once. So it's probably a good thing that we are out here doing this. So what is that? Is that a bridge? Oh my god. Damn. My god, I've not been out here in so goddamn long, and these guys have built a bridge. Caution ahead, bridge is unstable. I mean, it doesn't look too unstable. It looks like it's got support beams. So is this what were these guys called again? The fire outpost, the fire nation, whatever they were called. I mean, These are pretty cool. These sort of little support beams. I mean, it's pretty cool. But yeah, I don't really know what to think. Like, they haven't really built much out that way, have they? Oh no, why did I jump on that? Oh, was that? Oh no. Was that? I'm so confused. There's all like bloody redstone and repeaters and crap in the water. Jeez. Is that like a little bit of a trap to kill me? Gosh, how do I don't want to really jump down. Yeah, look, there's all the redstone there. So someone's placed a trap underneath to blow me up. Except they didn't really do a good job of picking that all up after them. Jeez. I mean, yeah, I don't really know. I should. Except I've really got no way of getting back up if I jump down. That's the only thing. So, there's extra more stuff here. Jeez. Well, don't mind if I come and pick up all of this stuff. I don't think I will be able to. No, my inventory is full. But I will take the bricks though, because I think the bricks will be good to repair all of this. Jeez. God, look at this. Beware of him. He is ever near. Jeez. There's a trapdoor here. God. Oh my God, that looks like that goes down really quite far. There's some sort of light. I don't know if that's a fire or something, but I will pick up these extra blocks of brick. You'd probably use that to repair the bridge. And I think that might be the fire base out there, but so it looks like it's still there. I don't know what to think. Like, this is now what, maybe the 4th warning about him or whatever this thing is. I don't really know. Like, that is just so awfully strange. Just place that down and there we go. We're up one weight. But yeah, I mean, sneaky little trap there. I mean, looking at it now, it's pretty obvious that was there. But yeah, all right. Well, at least we got extra bricks out of it. Let me mine these up, whatever these are. These pressure pads. What flavour are they? Are they mangrove? Ooh, place them there like this. I don't know. I don't want to leave them, but I mean, it's done pretty well to not have any monsters spawn up here. Look at them. I think they spotted me. Gonna come over now. All right. Well, let's push on. Let's hope that there's no more pressure pads ready to jump me. Is there any message under here? Not really. Doesn't look like there's any sort of secret message under this one. But yeah, this is crazy. Like I said before, I haven't been here in so long, so I'm kind of surprised that whoever these guys are, they've slowly done a little bit more. I mean, they've clearly done a lot of work. Oh, there's a house. Oh, damn. A little yellow brick road. Gosh, I shouldn't just go into this person's house, but and of course they've made tinted glass, you know. Oh, I mean, that's pretty bare, to be honest. They haven't really done much here. Oh, I like the bed though, I've got to admit. The bed's nice. I don't know what's going on here. They must still be moving in. I mean, this was all stone the last time I was here. I mean, it looks like they've done it pretty recently because the grass is still growing. And there's a little glass house. Gosh, this is interesting. He's got a fishing boat and a bit of food. Nice. Well, this guy must be living here. He must have, I don't know, whoever this is. I don't know. I don't think this is the same guy as him. I think the fire people must be completely different. This was cobblestone last time, wasn't it? I should actually light this up so we don't have dudes spawning in. I'm pretty sure this was cobblestone last time. I mean, it looks different. Yeah, Firebase Outpost 1. So is there anything different in here? Still a bit of coal in there. And upstairs, anything? Oh, chests up here. He's done some renovations. I think there was only one bed last time, so this guy's clearly gotten a couple of friends. Oh, and of course they've all spawned in. Right, well, I might actually sleep the night. I feel, at least so we don't have these guys harassing us, but yeah, a glass house is funny. It's a bit of an ugly house though. Is there anything in these chests? Oh, damn, that's quite a lot of coal. That's great. Oh my God. Jesus Christ, that is a lot of glass. My gosh. Oh, my friend. So he's clearly been doing stuff. Well, I mean, since it's here, I mean, I may as well, how can I not help myself to all this glass? I might actually just dump all of this stuff in here for the time being, just to clean my inventory up. But yeah, I mean, like I said, how can I not help myself to nicking all of his glass and all of his amethyst as well? Because now that actually might help me out quite a bit. We'll be able to do multiple sets of it all. I'm actually be able to build way more than I initially had been able to, which is great. I hope this guy doesn't notice. I mean, clearly he's been doing stuff around here, but alright, well, I'll dump the rest of the glass in here, and I reckon we'll just go and get started on this. I mean, it's probably better that I get started on it now. Oh, you know, that is the only thing that I realised I forgot to bring was water buckets, and that is going to be such a pity. That's okay. Alright, I'll bring everything that I feel like I can use straight away. Oh, and that's the other thing I realised that I am going to need, I totally forgot, was snow. I'm going to need snow and pumpkins. So the pumpkins are fine because we've got pumpkins at home, but it's actually going to be the snow blocks that we're going to need. Well, I actually might nick this guy's boat, seeing as how we don't really have one. But like, I brought the wood anyway, and oh, he's got a little dock. How nice. I'll place this here. This can be a little boat to us building this here. I reckon just about here, to be honest. I reckon this is a good sort of spot as ever. Actually, I might build it a little bit closer. I might build it here. Yeah, we'll jump down here and we'll build this here. I'm gonna like just go down here, and I'm just gonna build this up here, and this will be a little platform bit. Alright, sick. I might just dig this all up very quickly as well, because I kind of don't want to just leave these here to not be used underneath. So alright, I kind of realised that I placed this a little bit, I probably made this a little bit too big for what it actually is going to end up being, ironically, but that's alright. I'm just going to place this all the way up as high as we can. I mean, this should be plenty high once this is done. Alright, let's go to the top. I just realised this is admittedly going to be a little bit crap for me to come and get up to, but it's kind of is what it is. I'll leave this scaffolding here anyway, but damn, we are high up. Let's place this here. Oh my god, this is going to be a bit hard because I kind of need to build this here. There we go. Awesome. That's what I wanted. So at least now I've got a bit of a safety net of blocks all the way around. So at least now I'm not at risk of, you know, falling down, which is great. What I will do is I will actually place this chest. Actually, no, sorry. What I'll do is I'll put it one more this way. I'll actually do one more platform all the way around. Make it a little bit bigger. It's a bit laggy up here though, I've got to say. Like, it's a bit funny that it seems to be struggling. But yeah, alright, we'll place... Oh my god, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to place this like this. There we go. And now, what we want to do is we want to place hoppers like that. We kind of want to connect all three like this, and all three like this. So now we've got the hoppers. This is going to be where the creepers are going to fall onto. Okay, folks. Now, for the fun part, what we're going to do here is we're going to build 19 blocks up. Perfect. There we go. Now I kind of got the fun part of repeating the process all the way around. Oh, okay. Apparently these, once they break, they break. You can't pick them back up unless they end up in the chest. Oh, they end up in the chest. Okay, cool. I actually should place some torches while I'm here because it is dark. Gosh, it is so laggy though up here, I gotta say. But I wonder whether it's trying to like render so much. That's why it's lagging. And I'm recording. Got a little survival island over there though. Which I should do at some point. Well, there we go. I just dropped the chunks down to 15 chunks, so hopefully it doesn't have to load that much in. So, but I'm just going to keep building this, and we'll see how we go. I mean, it's probably not going to be the most amazing gameplay to watch me build, you know, this, but slowly but surely. And on a side note, I actually should just build these up two at a time, because at least it makes my life a little bit easier jumping down, that I'm not breaking my ankles every single time. But yeah, apparently these blocks aren't... They're like transparent blocks, but they're not light blocks, if that makes sense. Like, they don't actually let light through. So you can actually see them a lot better, if that makes sense. Like, you'll still be able to see all the mobs nicely, which is great. But it still lets them spawn, which is great. Now, on a side note, I probably should have actually told you how many blocks you're going to need, but you can probably find this exact tutorial on YouTube anyway. I think his name's a Waffle, I think. I'll have to double check. But anyway, here we go. That's this section done. And I am going to need stairs now, unfortunately, which I didn't bring with me. I left them in the house, so we're going to have to go all the way back. Whoa, big jump though, I'm going to say. I might actually build a chest or bring a chest with me upstairs, so at least I don't have to keep coming back and forth here. I can just dump it all where we need it. I'll actually bring all of it with me, except for the glass, which I don't really need. But damn, this is nuts though, the tower. Like, it looks... looks crazy. This would be a good spot to build like the elevator bit with the lava and all that. Not the lava, the hot like magma blocks. So you just go all the way straight up. You go straight all the way up. I don't know what I'm trying to say, my God. Because at least it's a bit faster than this. Alright, here we go. Oh, and I didn't need to bring the bricks with me. Anyway, that is alright. I actually realised I don't actually want to use the wooden stairs. I actually want to use the deep slate bricks. So we'll do this instead. I believe I need 12 roughly. So 12 should be plenty. Except I realised I've actually got no way of getting up. Okie dokes. Alright. Sorry, it got walked in on once more, which is still a-okay. Just need to figure out what I don't need in the inventory. Ladders might actually be the best option for me to get up here. At least this can be our sort of way of getting up here without I don't know, some weird workaround, but at least this will work. But we're up, which is great. I needed to bring water, so that's what I totally forgot to bring in. So what I need to do now is I actually need to just place these blocks like this and pray that I don't fall, because this is going to be a very long fall down. But there we go, that's that done. Alright, now we're going to do 2 blocks out on each side, and we're just going to do it all the way around. I mean, it's funny that I'm just jumping around like it's nothing like this, and it's a-okay. Now we just got to connect it like this, and apparently we can't connect that corner block, so we just kind of got to make do without it like this, and just sort of pray that I've got enough blocks on me. Which actually, I mean, I just realised I've got a whole other stack of this stuff, so we're actually a-okay. And there we go. Alright, now apparently I've got to fill in the rest of this, which is good. I mean, it's going to look pretty good. So now we're going to have to place, as we've got the cloud coming through, gosh, place these 3 temporary blocks right here, which looks amazing in the cloud. And this is where we have these fence gates. So we're going to place all of these here, except I'm down one by the looks of it. Oh, actually, no, I messed up. It's that middle one is fine. Of course it fell. Ow. That is a-okay, because we can just jump down and pick it up like this. Actually, I just realised this is now redundant, because there's actually no other way of getting in. So I probably need to bring more scaffolding blocks. But I'll place that there, and then I'll place this here. There we go. So now I can get rid of these temporary blocks. Like so, we can just get rid of these, which is good. And we've just got to keep these all open. So these are to stop water from falling in nicely, which is good. Okie dokes. And then pretty much just got to do these corner bits like so. And then we are good. And then now for the fun part of the glass once more. This part here. So 3, 4, which needs to be 5 blocks high. So that should work nicely. I'll just sort of run around like this and place these. Apparently like this works fine. So we'll just sort of do one layer all the way around like this. And this should very much work very nicely. It'll look pretty cool once it's all done. I mean, the clouds coming through is pretty funny. Now for the fun part, I mean, this is going to be such a big fall from here, unfortunately. I mean, hoping I don't die, please. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. I'm going to take a bunch of stuff back down now. What we're going to do is we're going to go all the way down here. Oh, that is such a big fall. I've actually got to go back to base very quickly, because I'm going to have to go and get a whole bunch more blocks and stuff. We'll go and do that. We'll go do that trip and eventually make our way back here, which will be good. I mean, I'm thinking I should have enough tinted glass anyway, but we'll see how we go either way. I should light up these area for these guys, whoever these guys are, which is funny that every time I come, they are not here, but yet somehow stuff is getting built. Oh my God, there are so many dudes. But god damn, this bridge coming clutch. I gotta admit. Glad that I built it. Damn, this is great. Makes such a difference. See, skeleton? I'm just gonna get more deep slate blocks and 8 or so water buckets. So we'll go and do that. And I'm actually gonna have to build more of like the bamboo things. But I realise unfortunately I've actually got no string. So I might have to go and kill some spiders very quickly. I just realised I should have left all of this bloody glass there. I don't know what I'm thinking bringing it here. I'll actually leave all this glass here, because we don't actually need it all. But I will bring all of this deep slate with me. And again, I don't know what I was thinking why I didn't dump all the tinted glass there stupidly. What I'll do is I'll actually dump a layer of this in here very quickly. I actually don't think I'm going to need this for many trapdoors, I don't think. Yeah, I actually got to say, I think I only need really a stack of trapdoors, to be honest. Don't actually need that many. that I've got on me. I need to go and get... Whoa, what are you guys doing in my base? What's going on, man? What have you got for me? A whole bunch of nothing. But luckily, I've got a whole bunch of buckets in here, which I might actually, funnily enough, this actually might work to my advantage. I've still got these cobblestone stacks in here, because I might actually just be able to place them here and get some free buckets, which is great. Which is a pity because I need 8, but what I'll do is I'll just trick that out like that. Perfect. Alright, I will take these buckets with me. I think that's all that we need. Oh, no, except I didn't know what I need. I need bamboo. I'll bring 2 stacks of bamboo with me, and then we'll just kill a bunch of spiders on the way back to where we're going. So we'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone. No, I'll bring 1, and then I realize because I'm actually going to have to bring pumpkins as well, we'll have to find some snow on the way there. Actually, what I might do, because I'm going to have to bring shears as well to yeah, we actually don't need a whole stack of pumpkins anyway. So what I might do, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, we'll do 10, and I'll actually, if I've got my shears somewhere here, yep, we'll do this. So we'll actually get 10 pumpkin heads, which is great, because then I'll chuck that back in there. The pumpkin seeds we don't need, I can just chuck there, and then the rest of these I can chuck in here, because we'll just trade them in later. There we go, that solves problems for us, so I don't have to bring the shears with me. I can just literally mine these up here, and then cool, there we go. Because I think you only really need... What? Who are you beefing with? Jeez. Yeah, I was going to say, you need snow golems. So, ice golems, snow golems, whatever they're called. But yeah, I realise, you only really need 1 per level, so there's no point in me having more than, the amount that I've got. Because I don't think I'm going to do any more than 2 levels anyway, so if you catch my drift. Alright, what I will do, though, is I will actually start building bridges. I'm going to do this and just slowly but surely build bridges all the way across. I can just run, I don't have to parkour around the map. And this will be good for later once I start building the railway here anyway, so it's a good use of time. Except, admittedly though, I didn't realise how expensive it was going to be to build these bridges. It's just, not expensive, but just how many bricks you use, damn. But having said that, this will save me a whole bunch of time traversing the land nicely, so there's no complaints on my end. I'll actually be able to build it faster like this, rather than doing it block by block the way that I was doing. I feel like this is going to be east meets west with all of these bridges and stuff. But, well, there we go. Alright, cool, done. That was this. This section was a pain in the ass, my god. I was almost 100 odd blocks plus just to get to here. Jeez. That was that weird sort of section, if you remember earlier in the episode. But at least it's done now, which is great. It's out of the way. That's right, we'll push on. We'll keep pushing forward. Alright, I'm going to mark this as sort of the end of the railway for here, because that sort of starts just there. So I'll figure out a way of connecting it at some point. I'll build a nice train station here, or a train stop, so I can then connect it nicely, or I can just connect it directly, but we'll see how we go. Because yeah, I think this is built maybe 15 blocks to the left of where my rail line is going to be on that side, but unfortunately we didn't see any spiders on the way, and I think mainly because it was daytime, so they weren't going to be here, sadly. Bro, that horse just there, if I zoom into it, scared me, my god. The bastard. But here we go, back in Glasstown, whatever we want to call this, and our creeper farm by the looks of it. Looks like a giant bong, I got to admit. Looks awful. Sorry, let's get some water. I just realised I probably only need to do 2 anyway, because I can just sort of make an infinite water source up there regardless. Just hoping that now that it's going to hit night time that we will have some spiders around that I can kill for their webs. I'm just spewing out all the webs that I've thrown out that I could have used, but that's okay, it is what it is. So what I will do is I will actually just chuck these in here for the time being. I'll do it just here, I reckon. And we'll just do this. There we go, now we've got a infinite water source, which is fantastic. Cool, now we've got all the blocks that we need to be able to just fill this up nicely now. I realise I'm going to have to knock this block out, which is all good. But what we will do is we'll place these blocks all here, except I realised I should have blocked that up. Oh, that was so stupid of me. Because now all the all my torches are going to bloody bust down there. That's right, we'll just place these here. And there we go, and perfect. So that should all work very nicely now to force any creepers down here. It looks like the water didn't actually cause any damage, which is good. What I will do, ever so temporarily as well, is I will actually just place one water block there like that, so I can just jump down nicely without issue. Now what we're going to do is, I guess in the middle, like this, is build sort of 3 blocks out like this. And then we're going to build 4 blocks out on each side, like so. And then we've got to fill these in very nicely like this, which is good. And 9, okay, perfect. Yeah, so 9 blocks long and 3 blocks wide. And I guess we're just going to repeat the process on each side. Oh, okay, and then now we connect the corner bits, okay. So you can do that anyway, which is good. I've freaked out for nothing. We're going to place 1 in the middle, so you're going to do 2 temporary and then 1 permanent. So this is going to be the permanent one here. And then you do 1 more temporary and 1 more permanent, and then get rid of that. Alright, and then now essentially just repeat the process on each side. So you kind of want temporary blocks and permanent blocks like this. So there we go. Donezo. So what we're going to do here as well is we're going to have to do this, and we'll get rid of that building block. And then we will... Oh, no, I didn't want to fall down. Bug up. But yeah, now I'm just going to repeat this all the way around, like so. And then there we go. Awesome. And then now we're going to do buttons on these floating blocks here. So this will stop monsters spawning on them, I believe. Alright, peeps, it has been a day since I last played. So obviously, you know, every time I cut to this where I'm like, you know, third person, you can see me. Probably because it's been a significant amount of time since I last played, but I kind of wanted to keep it within the same video. So I have no idea what I was yapping about at the end of last episode, so kind of apologies for that, but we'll kind of continue on with what we were doing. So I did, and I kind of did start recording before and then had to stop, so I did place all of these here, so they're there, which you can possibly do at some point if you are sort of following this along as a thing to do. I did not want to place that there, but that is a-okay. Let's keep following this around. I think the next stage now is just to sort of keep placing these glass blocks all the way around. I will dig up these blocks that I've placed here. I just we're sort of using them as a corner bit to place these down, because you're supposed to have that as an empty block there. So I thought I would just do that, but we'll keep doing this slowly but surely. The only thing that I do need to go and do and get is a snow golem. Well, sorry, just snow in general actually, because I don't actually have any snow, and I haven't actually seen a snow biome around whatsoever. So yeah, I don't know what we're going to do for that, unfortunately, but I mean, sorry, that's a lie. I do know where we can get some snow. There is a snow biome that way, roughly, past the base, but a significant journey past the base. So I might go and do that last, to be honest. Like, we'll get this sort of as ready as we can, and then we'll go and get the snow golems, and then we'll just sort of build up and sort of place them all in. But yeah, that's that. I mean, that's this layer done. The only thing that I don't have on me, unfortunately, is, and I've admittedly left it all the way down here. This is going to hurt quite a bit. Whoa, ow. Quite a lot of damage. Pumpkins I'll obviously leave there. But the snow, we're going to need snow. Oh, not snow, the wool. We're going to need wool like this. So I will bring this. This should be enough, but again, we'll see how things go. Oh, you know the other thing I'm spewing that I left and that we are actually going to need a ton of is the trapdoors. So I left them at home and I went, oh, I'm not going to need all these trapdoors. And then I started watching the video and then I'm like, actually I do. So that's right. What we'll do is we'll build up here. And I'll actually just... Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I can't believe I just did that. I got sucked in the water there. Alright, round 2. Let's get up this way, not crouch, because I think that's what got me last time. Build this here. I almost just need to leave this like here so I can get up every time at this rate, because I keep digging it up and then sort of replacing it. And what I'm going to do, wherever my phone is check my phone first, because I need to double check. And what we're going to do, sorry, we'll dig these up, is we're going to do like this with the carpet, is like that. This will allegedly stop spiders from spawning in here, which is great. So we'll just keep doing this all the way around. And like so, like this. There we go. And now for the fun part of, now we do the roof. So now we just got to fill the roof in. Keep doing this all the way around. I don't think I'm going to have enough blocks, to be honest. I mean, I might, but we should hopefully be okay. I think just sort of think the same process where I don't fill any of the blocks on the outside. I just keep the same outline as this, except I'm having no animals actually spawn, or no mobs spawn like this, because that would suck while I'm in here doing this. I mean, ironically, though, the only thing that will spawn will be creepers in here, ironically, because I've... Oh, actually, no, and skeletons and zombies, but because I need to do... Also, the next stage, which will prevent the zombies and all that from spawning, will be putting trapdoors in here. So, but I don't have a lot of trapdoors with me, unfortunately, because I stupidly decided to leave them at home. That's nice and fun. But there we go. That's that done. Now, I kind of realised the only stupid thing on my end is I am not going to be able to get upstairs at all. That's right. I might have to just leave a staircase, like, in some capacity for me to get up. And yeah, so that's then this base. That's this done, essentially. We've now got the fun part of just sort of repeating the process all the way around with all of the glass and such, which would be fun. I mean, honestly, I might just keep repeating this process. I want to do about 5 layers, so I'm thinking that should be plenty. I'll just go run and preemptively place these in all the corners, so I'm sort of ready to go. I'm not doing it in between. But the good thing is I did luckily bring a ton of glass with me, which is so very good because it makes such a difference. Because it means at least I can sort of get the bulk of this glass sort of done and placed, and yeah, then we're good. Good thing is I can kind of sort of run and place these a bit faster, but then I've got to be careful not to fall off the edge. I just realised. I didn't actually realise how much work this was going to be, though, admittedly. Like, I thought it was going to be fairly easy, but it actually has proven to be a little bit more crazy than I thought in building all this. But honestly, I might just like build this as high as I can before I run out of glass. Though I can't imagine that I kind of feel like I've got too much glass, to be honest, so I might actually only really have to do 2 or so layers. Alright, cool. That's that layer done. I'll do the glass all the way around for this level. And on a side note, you didn't actually have to use any of the blocks that I'm using, like, to build this. You can literally use dirt if you so please. I've just done this to make it look a little bit aesthetically pleasing. Though, by the looks of it, we've done well to get through the whole night without having any mobs spawn up here, luckily, which is fantastic because I like it being nice and safe and not getting harassed while I'm trying to build stuff, which is always great. Actually, however, I do realise the only thing that I do have to do is I still do have to build a roof for this regardless anyway, because we're going to have to block the creatures from spawning anyway. But I will say it is good because if I do decide to expand it, at least the roof's done anyway. But what we're going to do is once I fill this out, I will place some glass blocks above this to sort of stop creatures from, or stop the light getting in, but also to stop just rain from killing the snowmen as well, because apparently that is a problem. So I wouldn't want it to rain and absolutely melt them away, which would be so unfortunate. But there we go. That's that done. A nice lovely roof. Alright, cool. The only thing that I do have to do is get up here, because this is how we're going to build this sort of glass window above it. But we'll do the outline first and then we'll sort of build on the inside. But this will protect our mobs on the inside once they're, or not protect them, but you know what I mean. Sort of also protect the beautiful snowmen once they're inside. But it'll also make it dark enough for them to spawn, which will be great. There we go. The only thing, I don't have torches. God damn, I thought I had torches on me. That is such a pity. Because I need torches for up here. That is alright. Once I come back up, I'll figure out a way of getting back up here to replace some torches up here. I can't believe I don't have torches on me. That's actually insane. I thought that I did. But there we go. That is the roof done. What we'll do is we will dig our way down. But yeah, see how dark this is. Like, this is crazy. The only thing I've got to do now is these. This will at least stop the mobs from spawning, which will be, not those mobs, the spiders from spawning. That's what I'm trying to say. We do want mobs to spawn, just not the other unwanted mobs. And what I'll do is I'll start on this at least, like So this is what we were saying with placing the trapdoors here, and this is where it gets rather expensive, is just all of these trapdoors, but this will stop skeletons and zombies from spawning, which will be awesome. But yeah, I'm going to need so many trapdoors though, admittedly, so I was actually right in building as many as I did. I just completely forgot why I was going to need them, so, but that is alright, we can go back and get them. Alright, now for this awkward part, and I realise I should have kept a bunch of trapdoors with me anyway. That is alright. So, I think it is this. So I'm going to have to kind of do this in reverse, but we're going to sort of repeat the process all the way down. So that needs to go. That needs to go. And actually what I will do while I'm here is I will do these buttons on each side. And there we go. We'll break this one. Should have actually left that there because that will make my life a little bit easier in placing these fences down. We'll jump around and we'll do this all the way around. Gosh, I missed the old hitboxes of the fences when they were absolutely massive. I didn't quite think about how I was going to get down. Oh, geez, that was lucky. All right, I'll have to get down like this and just fall down. And except I'm not going to be high enough to place that. That's all right. Actually, what I might do is I might just build all of these blocks first and then worry about the interior bits. Like I'm kind of jumping around like crazy doing too many things at once. And I'm out of blocks. Bugger. That is a pity. Alright, actually on a side note, I think I need to get rid of these blocks because they weren't supposed to be there. But what I will do is build these up like so. And sort of at least try and build, or at least just place down all the glass actually. Because that's the only thing that I do admittedly need to do. Oh, look, there we go. Funnily enough, it's worked. We've already got some creepers that have spawned in, luckily enough. So there you go. It looks like it's working well. I was wondering what creatures I heard walking around. I was like, what is that sound for a moment? But it looks like it's worked really well, which is great. Except on a side note, I realised it is actually going to be a bit of a hassle to then continue building this now with them actually spawning in the base. So that's going to be the only struggle now going forward. And ironically, I don't actually have any torches, unfortunately, to sort of prevent them from spawning, which is an actual pity. That's right, we'll get the rest of this sorted. And I just need to go pick up these blocks that I sort of placed down, like glass-wise, which I realise are going to be here anyway, so I don't actually need to go up there regardless. Yeah, look at these guys that have spawned in. You guys go, well actually that kind of works that they'll fall down. There we go. That works out well. Glad that they fell. Unfortunately, I can't really do much more of the base, to be honest, because I just need stuff. Just need more blocks. But what I can do is I can just place this carpet down at the moment. And I realise I can't actually go down that way, to be honest, because if I do, they are going to be down there. So I actually probably need to go this way. And yeah, so they are already. Look how many of them are down there. So what we'll do is we'll go down this way. Oh crap, and I realised I should actually block that. Oh, I know they'll be alive as well because of the water. The only thing is, and probably not a bad idea that I kill them, but there we go, we've already got gunpowder. Fantastic. That worked out really well. Actually, I can just block the water up directly, to be honest. And we can break that. Just got to be careful that they don't blow up on me, because they definitely will, which would be such a pity. Oh, there we go. That's where I've got to be careful, because I don't want them blowing up on me and blowing up all the hoppers. The thing is, they don't do the animation, so I can't actually see if they're gonna blow. What I will do is I will actually leave. We don't actually need any. No, actually, I will leave the glass here anyway. I'm not sure if I do, but I'm gonna need a lot more fences and stuff anyway. We should be right on carpet. I mean, that seems to be plenty. And just blocks. We're just going to need blocks, unfortunately. Got skeletons coming in. On a side note, what I will do is I will also get rid of these fences, because, like, I really, to be honest, don't really need them. I think it's time we go back to base, because I also do need to go get snow. Oh, look at all of them really spawned here. Oh, this dude's hijacked my boat. Anyway, you're sniping me in the water, buddy. To be fair, though, I really ought to have... Oh, there we go. Spiders here. Fantastic. Just what I need. Yeah, I really should have lit this area up with torches as well. Get out of my bed. Out of my... Oh, actually, no, I need that string. I'm so stupid. So used to, like, chucking out all the string. Alright, let's get out of here. We'll go back to base. I need to keep string with me at all costs because we're going to need that. I don't know if I left anything in here though, ironically. I don't think that I did, but I genuinely can't remember either way. No, just a whole bunch of glass, which is alright. I'll actually take this home with me because I could use that at home. Sorry to whoever was going to be using this glass. Alright, let's get home. I have got to get a whole bunch of stuff. Alright, as I follow the red brick road, that's not yellow, the yellow brick road. I don't know what I'm trying to say there. As I follow this road home, I've got to kill some spiders, so we desperately need some more string for bamboo and stuff, but we'll see. Hopefully there's a lot of them spawning up there, that I fell. Probably that's a sign that I fell. It's probably the game telling me to go and kill them, so come here spiders, I need your string, like desperately. There we go, the one time I've actually been excited to see spiders. Get out of here, zombie. Still not excited to see you guys, you bastards, or you skeletons. You guys are nuts. Whoa, come on, here we go. God, spiders used to be so scary back in the day, and now they're like, come here please, I beg for your string. Get out of here, creeper, zombie. There we go. Shame I can't pick up the sulfur though, that is the real criminal here, or the real crime here. Alright, if I follow this straight, we should hit my blackstone, or my deep slate, not blackstone, my deep slate, deep bricks, like the walkway I started building somewhere along here. Oh, here we go, here it is. Forgot that I built this. God, I'm glad that I did though, absolute lifesaver, particularly right across this whole cavern here, jeez, or cavern, it's not a cavern, canyon, or Great Divide, which is so spectacular. I really need to spend like just an episode expanding it out fully and making it straight all the way through and connecting it up properly so it's not, just beginning up here. And then maybe that it goes straight through the mountain bit. But it's actually thinking it's probably better that I build it from this side first, because at least this side here is pretty straight with my original connection point on or near the base. Because to be honest, I think I've kind of built each bridge bit at like a different layer. So I probably should, I guess what I'm saying is I probably should start it from that section over here and just tunnel through at the same level and tunnel through all of these mountain bits. But then I've kind of built up here. So that's all right. We'll see how we go. But here we are back at base. That was quite a pleasant trip. A lot better than what it was way back in the day. Alright, here we are back at the base. Now, how much did I leave here? Actually, not as many as I thought, to be honest. I thought that I left way more, but that's a-okay. The glass I will chuck in here. Same goes with the ladders. And that's where I left my bloody torches, was in this chest. Alright, what do I need to prepare? What do I need? Still probably quite a few deep slate bricks, regardless. And I probably need to... What I'll do is I'll build scaffolds here instead of all the way back, because at least I'll have some here that I can build. Like, I don't want to take these string all the way back and then not have enough to build it there. But let's build this. 42 should be enough, but I should just grab all of these and just build it all in one go, rather than trying to like split a single stack across nicely. And here we go. There we go. Oh, that should be plenty to get up to bedrock. Oh my god, not up to bedrock, up to where our thing is. Cannot speak, my gosh. So that's the scaffolding done. I think we took pumpkins with us anyway, so that's alright. We've got torches with us. So we've got torches, I'm probably definitely going to need a lot more deep slate. We've left a lot of bricks there. Glass there. I am going to have to bring these with me too. Oh, we've got bricks in here as well. Okay, which we'll grab. I don't think that this is going to be enough. I think fences were going to be fine. I think scaffolding is definitely fine. Carpet's fine. Buttons are fine. I think it's literally just... No, I think we might actually be okay. It's just going to be the trapdoors, unfortunately, which is going to be the pesky bit. Oh, and bricks. What I might do is I might just build some more trapdoors very quickly, which I actually don't know how to make trapdoors. Oh, it's like that. Okay. Jeez. We're going to need a lot more wood than I thought. Oh my god, I didn't realize how expensive it was to build bloody trapdoors. My god, it is like crazy expensive. I thought, oh yeah, I'll have plenty of wood where we left, half a stack of logs that we left, and it is apparently nowhere near enough to build trapdoors. There we go. That should be plenty. The only thing that we do need now is snow, and we're going to need a lot of snow for that matter. Well, we're actually going to need about 5 layers. Oh no, sorry, not 5 layers of snow. We're going to need 10 pieces of snow because we're going to need 2 for each snowman. But that being said, I do know where to go. I did have a look, see and find on like this online map that I've had for ages, but that there is a snow biome over in this general direction which we should go and explore, because like I haven't been really too far outside of the base whatsoever, and I haven't even been here in a hot minute, so it's kind of good to see that the villages are still alive around here, which is great. But we'll go north, and gosh, I forgot that I built these fences around the base to protect these guys so long ago that we did that. But yeah, I know if we go north, we will find a snow biome. There's like a map you can find online. You put your seed in and where you are, and it will tell you pretty much all the biomes around your base, which is pretty sick. So definitely recommend. Though, will I say, it does kind of take a bit out of the exploration if you kind of know where all the cool biomes are. But I kind of go at the same time. It does make my life a little bit easier because I can just go and know exactly where to go, and I don't have to run around like a madman. But I think this is a taiga or a taiga, Taiga biome with these plants or these trees, and apparently the snow biome should be somewhere here. Should bring a sapling with me. I remember when they added these trees into the game, and it was like, oh god. Oh, hey doggies, what's going on? Got some old school wolves in the chat. Hey guys, haven't seen you guys in a hot minute. Oh yeah, we've got berries. Oh, let's jump down here, and I think you can plant them. Awesome. Well, I'll actually bring these home with me because they're ow. If I stop bloody hurting myself, all these bloody berries. Well, there should be at least. I mean, I hope, but I miss just back in the old days where you would just so happen to find. Oh no, it would just snow like around you. Like you didn't really get much of a choice. I'm at a bit of a loss, to be honest. I thought it was kind of around here, but it might actually be like a lot further than I thought. Finding the biome first is always the hardest, like, because you kind of just run around like a madman trying to find it, and then once you do find it, it is easy to go straight to it. Yeah, here we go. This looks like this might be a snow biome over here. Oh, there's foxes. Hey, foxes. You're so cute. You little babies. I forgot that they added foxes into this game, but I do need to find this snow biome very quickly. Here we go, just here. Awesome. It's not as far as I thought. So I think this biome that we're in can either be like the regular biome or one that we're in. We're in now, it becomes a bit snowy. Now, I think we do need to get ice like this or snow like this. So to be careful not to break the sand underneath, because we don't really need the sand. But I forget that this like shovel is so goddamn good. I actually kind of realised, and I might need to knock a tree down. I'm sorry, tree, I don't really want to break you down. I need a a crafting table. So I like the spruce trees though, admittedly it is nice. Alright, we'll leave this chest here, and we'll just leave all this stuff in here. But yeah, I think it is a whole block. No, it's not that for, unless I didn't need like a crafting table. I've just chopped down a tree for nothing, and it is just for like that. Okay, well that is alright. That actually saves me a whole bunch of trouble. Well, we'll knock up a whole bunch of snow regardless. Do I actually need a shovel to do it? You do. Okay. I was gonna say, I kind of hope that I don't need the shovel to break this all up. I'm literally like suffering from success with how goddamn powerful this bloody shovel is that I can't even get the snow above it without breaking it. Honestly, I feel that should be enough, to be honest. Like, we don't really need more than 12. I mean, because that's if we want to do an extra layer. You know what I should do? I should just get a whole bunch of snow regardless and just make as much as we can. Ideally not dig up all the bloody dirt around, but by the looks of it, we absolutely are, because our shovel is like too goddamn good. It's actually probably what I can do just to make my life just a tad easier, is just make some bloody wooden shovels and it'll be good. And I can just dig it up like this, because at least then that solves my problem. Don't have to bloody dig up the blocks underneath, because these shovels are too crap and take too long to dig this all up. But I'm going to say I love the snow though in this game. It is absolutely beautiful. And I'm bummed that they took that away because it used to be pretty random in where it would snow. Like, it would snow everywhere, you know. And you can be pretty lucky, like just even where I'm at now, that it would just snow there randomly, and it was like the best thing. And then they kind of restricted the snow to like specific areas, which is fine like as a biome, but I will say I would love for it to snow around my base. Like that would just be the coolest thing, to have like the whole frozen sort of lake around the base every now and again would be ever so nice. Okie dokes. I think, to be honest, after this, you know what, we'll do a few more. We'll get as much snow as we can until this not pickaxe, I cannot speak today, until this shovel breaks. And then, there we go, we'll make 2 more, we'll make 8 more. There we go. But then I kind of just want to get a full stack, to be honest, because it sort of makes my life a little bit easier later. If I want to expand it, that I've just got snow blocks ready to go, don't have to come back here. There we go, and now we've got a full stack. Full stack, not a snack. So who's to say ice is not a good snack? Alright, let's grab my axe and the rest of this stuff. I'll actually just leave this here if I ever decide to come back for whatever bizarre reason. Which I can't imagine that I will, but you never know. Might build a base out here one day in the snow. But let's get home. I just realised I should try and kill some more spiders on the way through, but I actually don't think that I really need to. Oh, baby zombie. Where's your chicken jockey, bro? Where's your chicken? Where's your little chicken? Little rat. There we go. I've so done my best to avoid making references to that movie that come out with Jack Black. Like every time we go into the nether. Whoa, jeez. Look at this. This is pretty sick. It's a damn big opening. I always love exploring, and then you just find like these massive like openings in the ground. Like, damn, that is sick. I'm a sucker for seeing like cave systems. It's like, I just want to explore them. Oh, looks like we got a crevice by the looks of it. Or it's not a crevice, a ravine. I haven't really seen one of these in quite a while. Let's see if they even really exist though, now that they've like updated the whole cave system. Because I think they've kind of made caves too big for ravines to sort of nicely exist. Let's get home. I literally can't hold any more anyway, so... And by the looks of it, I can't get over this ravine. Unless I can probably jump over this way. I don't know how I did run over this by accident on the first way through, particularly at night time in the dark, but it must have just been out of sheer luck that I dodged it. So I don't know if I quite mentioned it at the start of the episode, or I might have mentioned it at the end of last episode. I think the whole purpose of me building this creeper farm is mainly to just get a whole bunch of sulfur or gunpowder. That's to obviously let me begin to craft a whole bunch of TNT, because we're going to go into the nether and I'm just essentially going to blow the absolute hell out of the nether to find netherite, because I think there's really no better way to find netherite other than just blowing up the whole map. So yeah, I just need a whole bunch of TNT to do it, and I don't know how effective it's going to be, but I mean, we'll see one way or another. But actually, having said that, I think I've practically got everything that I need, so I might actually just cut straight to me getting back to the creeper farm, because there's no point in me hanging around here and doing all this stuff. So I guess I'll see you guys back there shortly. Alright, here we go, people. We're back once again. Let's hop on my little boat and get across here. Oh, and that's what I ought to do, is I ought to place a bunch of torches here, just to stop creatures from spawning in. But here we are, back up at the top. There's some more torches here. Now, fun part is getting up. So we'll grab everything that I need. Sort of carpet, glass, I think we should be okay on, but I'll bring a stack with me just in case. And if we need to come back down, we need to come back down one way or another. Now, I'm guessing, yeah, I think this is the block that we need to go up on. Oh my god, that scared me so much for a second. I was like, oh no. But we'll just build this up all the way up. And I mean, hopefully this is, follow this up. Oh, I don't know why it does that, where it like places it sideways. I want it to go up. Alright, this might be the best level to do this. I actually might place this up one more. Place it 2 up. And what I will do is I'm actually not going to be able to squeeze into this, unfortunately. So I might just have to go all the way to the top and then... Ah, here we go, that works. Well, alright. Now for the fun part, what I am going to do is jump in and just place a bunch of torches. This is just going to stop a whole bunch of stuff spawning. Oh no, and these ones have fallen down from the level above, which is a pity. Which is not really what I want, because these guys are going to cause... Don't blow up! Oh no, you bastard! That just caused a whole bunch of trouble, unfortunately. This is the problem, I think, with having left it and then not placed torches while I was building it, which was such a pity. But what I'm going to have to do is kind of peek and place blocks underneath like this. I kind of hope that these guys fall down, admittedly. Like they... Come on, fall down, fall down, fall down. There we go. Good man. Perfect. Awesome, that's what I wanted. I don't want them to be spawning, that's the thing. So, what I need to do, and I probably am best suited... Oh, and I realise these guys above me are going to cause problems as well. I don't really know how I want to approach this, to be honest. I should do this like this, is build sort of sideways and then up. Except, there we go. I don't want it to be placing blocks sideways. There we go. I might just do this and just build this all the way up here, and then sort of pray that we can build sideways or not. That is going to be problematic. But I do need just to place torches, at least temporarily, and then place that like... Can I place this here? There we go. If I can kind of squeeze into this nicely in some capacity. Oh, no, I can't because these are there. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. Alright, let's get rid of all of these. I don't really need these here. What I do need to do very quickly is just get upstairs, like I was kind of planning on doing so long ago, and just placing torches up here. This will stop any creatures spawning up here. And I don't think I really need... Oh, no, I'll leave that torch there anyway. Now that we're here, what I do want to do is finish off this level, and then at least if this level's done, it's done. And what I will do... God, my inventory is so cluttered, is this. And there we go, that's what I want. So now he's done, and I'll kind of repeat the process around. I've got so much bloody crap in my inventory, god damn. We'll repeat this, do this here. We'll repeat this all the way around. And then now we'll just repeat these trapdoors all the way around as well, which I kind of actually fear we are not going to have anywhere near enough, unfortunately. And I should double check over here because I feel like I left one unplayed. Oh yeah, here, ran out of them, unfortunately. There we go, that's that side done. Now for this side, and then we should be good. Oh my god, that could have been absolutely deadly. Just a very random hole there of all places. And I don't know why that hole was there, but it was there. Focus on this. And then there we go. This should be the top level done, which is great. So that's that done. I think that's it. I mean, we should be good. I should be capable of getting rid of all of these torches up here. And yeah, that should be it. The good thing is the torches don't really bring any light through anyway. God, I've just got too much crap in the inventory. It's driving me nuts. Alright, I might actually do the bottom level while I'm here as well, just to get this level done, so at least we know both the bottom level and the top level's done. It just takes forever though, unfortunately. Like, it is not a bad thing, but I mean, I gotta say, I do admit building this stuff, like, it is always so much fun building it and getting it done, because once it is done and it works, it is like the best thing. I just think the problem I had right there is I just didn't have enough torches, unfortunately, which was killer. Alright, that is that section done, and now for this last section of the bottom layer, and then we should be good. And then that's the bottom layer and the top layer done, and I can get rid of the torches on each level, which would be great. I just realised this is going to be a very long episode for how long I've recorded, ironically. Torches, it is time to go. We do not need you anymore. And the light is coming up nicely, which is actually still doesn't matter because it is dark in here technically. So there we go. That is going to be this layer done. Ooh, make sure I build the right way. Don't want to mess this up because that would be really unfortunate. I think I brought the right amount of bricks, which is nice. So I'm glad. I was worried for a bit that I didn't bring enough, but it seems like I have, which is always fantastic. Cool. There we go. That's that done. But I have followed this correctly all the way around, which is great. Haven't stuffed anything up. Now for the fun part of doing the glass all the way around as well. I love that the glass blocks, for whatever reason, get rid of the clouds. So you can just see like straight through it. Whereas like, obviously we can't see the structure down there, but then, I mean, we can't like this and then like this we can. I'm going to say scaffolding though. I really like that as an addition. It is a very good block because it just is really good for like that. Oh, I didn't mean to place that there, bug up. Yeah, where I can build up and then I can go straight to the bottom of it and then just hit the bottom bit and it all falls down, which is awesome because it was such a pain with... I guess you'd have to do it with sand, to be honest. Like sand was the old school scaffolding block and then you just do the torch under it to break the whole like stack of it. I'm out of glass. Fantastic. I actually just realized I hope that I've actually got some glass left over down the bottom and that I just didn't bring up, because if I actually don't have enough glass, that is actually going to suck, because it means that the base is not going to have enough to use, unfortunately. So I really hope that I actually do. In the meantime, what I will do is actually just place everything that I can on this level. We'll sort of worry about the glass later. And that was even with stealing the amethyst blocks from the fire base down there anyway. Like, we kind of luckily found extra. And there we go. And I can place these here. I should keep these all together because I keep feeling like I've got one block on one side of the hot bar and one block on the other side. Have I messed this up? How have I messed this up? Have I done this one like too close? I think that I have, unfortunately. Oh my god, of course that's fallen all the way down. I think that I have actually. I've actually screwed this up. No, actually, I know what I've done wrong. What I will do is and they break, bug up. I'll dig him down one, and what I actually need to do is go back up. I need to do this like that, and then I need to do this. I know what I've done wrong. I've actually built it the wrong way. Like, I've gone, because I've started from the top. I need to actually start building them from the bottom, if that makes sense. So I actually need to go down to the bottom and place all them first. Like, I need to start from the bottom, so I've actually got space above, ironically, but the way that I've done it is wrong. But that is a-okay. We'll get rid of these blocks, and then what I'll do is I'll place these all around. While I'm here, we will do this as well. Gosh, this has got to be the most clapped build I've ever done. My gosh, this whole session is probably going to be like a 3-hour bloody session that I've played, but that is all right. What I will do is I will place the snow first, because that's actually easier for me to build it like this. Oh my god, and I still fell anyway. Didn't stop me. Here we go. My gosh, that was such an effort. But now we can do this. There we go, my friend. Welcome to the new world. It's actually probably better if I build it underneath instead, because at least that way I can place everything exactly where I need it to be placed. Alright, let's get up really quickly. What I can do though is at least place all the carpet down, just get rid of all the blocks that are a hassle, that at least I can place once and then I don't need to worry about placing again. And I need to do carpet down a level as well, and then we should be sorted on the carpet. I can't believe I ran out of carpet here, or just totally forgot. Alright, now for the fun part of doing this. This one's going to be a hassle to do, because unfortunately I've placed 2 above and 2 below, and I'll at least place these trapdoors so they're done as well and they're out of the way, so I don't have to worry about them. Now for the awkward part of all of this is I'm going to need the fences. And I realise I've kind of wasted that block by placing that there, ironically, because I'm not going to be able to place him above anyway. Oh, why did I place that there? What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to do this. So knock him down one, sort of run around and place one above him, and we're going to have to do the same. Oh, no, I actually should place the block first. It should be this. So at least when I knock him down, he's got somewhere to land nicely, and same goes here. There we go. And now he's got to go to the top level and place another one very quickly. And then at least this is the top level done and we don't have to come back up here, which is good. Let's fix this up. Let's activate them. And then let's place the last dude here. Fantastic. There we go. Awesome. That's that done. Alright, that is the top level done. I do just want to do a double check on each level. Make sure they're all done correctly. So we've got buttons. Yep. Seems to have all been done really well. No torches. Alright, cool. Now for the fun part of placing all of these trapdoors down, which I think admittedly is going to be the least fun part, is placing down all the trapdoors, but like I said, they've got to be done. So I'll just, I'll actually see you guys all shortly once I've placed them all down, because it's just going to take me so long and I don't really want to commentate over this. So I'll see you guys shortly once it's all done on all of the levels above. And yeah, I'll see you guys in a sec. Alright people, this will be the last layer of whatever these are called. Trapdoors. I only placed so many of them and I still don't know what they're called, but there we go. That's it for trapdoors. I've placed trapdoors on every single level. The only thing that we need to do is get rid of these torches and come and place a bunch of glass around. but I'm pretty sure that's it, to be honest. I mean, I don't think that there's really much else to do. I mean, let's just build this to the top really quickly. I just want to do a double check on each level, make sure that we're good. I mean, it looks like we've placed the right amount of trapdoors, which is great. That is good. That makes me comfortable. This level's good. We can go down one now. I mean, this is obviously the level that we just did, but this looks to be all correct by the looks of it, which is great. I mean, there shouldn't be any excess blocks around. I mean, it's admittedly hard to check when it's dark, but I mean, it looks like we've done a pretty good job. Oh, except I missed one here. And that, my friends, is why we do checks, just in case, because you never know if you miss one. And that would very much explain why there would be other mobs spawning in, but it looks like this level's good. I mean, it's getting pretty dark down here, so I mean, it looks like we're all good. I mean, buttons are all there. Yeah, no, it looks like we're good. Buttons are all there. Yeah, everything seems to be where it needs to be. Yeah, good. Awesome. Perfect. I think we're good, which is great, people. I mean, all the blocks are... I mean, I can do another check over once we're up top. Can't bloody see with these goddamn clouds out, though. Knock this, and hopefully this all falls down nicely and doesn't land everywhere. By the looks of it, none of them have landed. Oh, except for that one that landed there. Bastard. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them that did. Actually, I'll be able to get them on the way. Oh, no, that was stupid of me. That's right, let's get out. I was going to say I'll be able to grab them when I'm coming back up. Like, I'll just jump down and get them that way. Hey, we do have glass. Okay, fantastic. I think I just didn't have enough inventory space. That was why I didn't bring them. Oh my god, that scared me. Freaked out for half a second. I'm like, what? No. We'll get up top and we will build the rest of the glass, and then I'll jump down the middle and get excess of the whatchamacallits. What do I need to pick up? The scaffolding that didn't fall down. I'm sitting there thinking, what the hell are they called? Scaffolding blocks. So I just hope that I don't get blown up by creepers that spawn in here, because that will definitely suck. Awesome, but there we go. That should be the mob farm absolutely completed, which is absolutely amazing. Get rid of this torch. And we'll go out this way, because I think this is probably safer for me to fall out this way regardless, like this, which is great. And then I realise we'll jump onto this, because I stupidly built underneath. Get rid of that, and then there we go. And then we'll fall down, and then ta-da. What I will do, having said all that, is we will take a bunch of blocks with me, but I will leave a bunch of blocks. Well, actually, I'll leave everything in this chest here, because I don't actually need any of these blocks, unless, like, maybe if I ever want to expand this, but I'll leave this stuff here. I just don't know how I quite want to organize this. Oh god, oh geez, look how many of them have already fallen. God damn, that is actually insane. Oh my god, this creeper farm is working like an absolute dream. Gosh, look how many of them. Jesus Christ, I've been here for like 2 minutes and they've already fallen like crazy. Alright, well, I'll leave the scaffolding here. The only thing that I want to do is... I should actually grab this stuff out of here as well. And I realise I should have done this before. But geez, I mean, look how many of them there are. It's going to be hard to kill them all quickly. But geez, this is doing well. You can make this automatic, except I've just got to kill them all fast enough. I mean, what I'm doing now is probably good because I'm killing them with my sword. Because at least that way you get a whole bunch of them. But what you can make is you can make a campfire, which I don't actually know how to make. You need coal and actual oak blocks. Okay. And of course I turned all of my blocks into oak blocks, or all my planks into blocks like this, but that is a-okay. So what we're going to do real quick is we'll actually jump all the way down here and not die. Oh, geez, you really go quite far down. We're going to have to go knock down some trees very quickly. And I mean, lucky there's enough trees around just to knock them all down and get harassed by every single mob under the sun, because it's night time and I totally forgot that that's a thing. Get out of here, buddy. Guys, oh my god, you guys are such a drain. Get out of here. Jesus Christ, let me place my stuff down. Jeez. Oh my god, and every other goddamn skeleton has decided to come out of the bloody woodwork. Get out of here, buddy. Jesus Christ. Trying to get some goddamn wood and not get harassed by every mythical bloody creature in existence. Oh my god, and here comes the bloody spiders when I don't need you anymore. Blimey. My god, leave me alone. Alright, let's get this mega tree, which is always fun to get. I actually might just get a whole bunch of wood anyway, because we are going to need to leave some wood up there regardless. I mean, the locals probably aren't going to be happy that I'm just going to knock down a bunch of their trees, but they're not around, so they can't exactly say no. But yeah, that should be plenty. What I will do is I will get this coal as well, because this coal will be an absolute godsend nonetheless, because we are going to need the coal anyway. And we'll sleep in this guy's bed very quickly while we're at it. Have a nice snooze. Oh, there's a zombie pigman. Not a zombie pigman, a villager pigman. And what we're going to make now is 9 odd campfires. And I should have enough sticks out of this all, yeah. There we go. So this, I'm kind of hoping this gives you a bit of an idea of what I'm thinking. Is this should, once we're up here and we kill these bastards, I'll place them very quickly. Place them like this. But the good thing with this is this will burn them when they land. So there we go. So yeah, it shouldn't destroy the sulfur, because the sulfur should just fall straight through, which is quite good. I'll leave the extra pieces of wood here, but here we go. There we go. 34. I'll just keep an eye out for when they land, or just to see how much sulfur we get out of it. But I'll chuck all this extra crap that we don't really need with us. But there you go. We had 34. Yeah, there we go. 39. So it is collecting. So the good thing is I can just stand here and not move and let them die. And if I want to hit them with the looting, I can, and that'll do a pretty good job of killing them. But yeah, which we might actually do, to be honest. I don't know what you need to... Oh, that completely breaks it. Bug up. Okay, so I can't actually... Geez, you think even with... Oh, no, they all went into here. Okay, cool. They do pick up. Fantastic. I was worried for a second, but I was going to say with Silk Touch, they should get picked up regardless. But I forget that hoppers pick them up like instantly. So, but yeah, I'll let these guys spawn for like 5-10 minutes, and then we'll just do like a massive like swipe at them all. For that being said, I will practically leave all of this stuff here. This is mainly if we ever want to expand this up by any amount. But yeah, that should be it. I mean, that's done pretty well. I'll leave string in there so we can make more scaffolding if I ever want to come back. And yeah, I mean, we should be good. We've got enough to make another 5 layers anyway, so if we want to. But yeah, that's the thing, everybody. And I might break this as well, just to get rid of it. Hope that I can pick up as much of the scaffolding as I can, and I think a whole bunch of it would have fallen down, but that's where I can make the trip back up one way or another. But yeah, I mean, look, this is it. It's done pretty well. Like, it's pretty sick looking. It's pretty cool. But we'll give these guys a nice hit. I probably need to get like sweeping edge or something so I can hit like a whole bunch of them, and it hits all of them in one go rather than just a few of them. But I think I will definitely place the campfires down and go AFK and just let them all die. You get so much XP out of it though, which is great. But I mean, just like that, I mean, yeah, look how many we've got. Jeez. So, yeah. But that being said, I mean, I hope you guys enjoy. This will be a very, very long episode. I mean, here we got 40 there. How many did we get? We got 4 out of that. We've got another 2. Nice. Yeah, so very, very good. So I will literally just stand here and let them die. And then, yeah. And then I guess next time you see me, I'll be back at base with a whole bunch of sulfur for next episode when we go and do netherite, where we get netherite, which is what the goal is. So definitely want to do that next episode and finally get some netherite to upgrade ours, which we probably don't need. I mean, we're pretty strong anyway, but netherite will just make such a big difference either way. But we'll do that. We'll do that one way or another. Come on, buddy. And yeah, so that's the goal for next episode, is getting a whole bunch of netherite. I mean, we're going to be in the nether a fair bit, so I think it's about time that we finally get it and such. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be interested to see whether these guys decide to build this up anymore. I mean, they didn't really build that much. I mean, if we ever come back, I hope that it hasn't been built up that much. But I mean, we haven't been here for ages, and it's kind of convenient that we've missed whoever has been here, that they haven't been back while I've been up building this. They probably might not like whatever this is, so, you know, ironically, but yeah. Anyway, it is what it is. I should go and build a base over there as well on that little island. Be cool, nice little sand base. But yeah, kill all these guys real quick. Get another batch. I mean, what have we got? 50, 60 in there. That's how many we get after killing all these guys. Jeez, so you've got another... Jesus Christ, I mean, 17... It's like 21 out of that, my god. Yeah, I mean, the looting 3 swords doing really well, so... And this, I gotta say, has worked like an absolute charm. Like, I'm actually so happy that this has worked so well. Like, and even the XP is great as well. Like, I can't complain. So yeah, anyway, I will end this off here. Like I said, I'll go back to the base with all the sulfur next episode, and we'll build a whole bunch of TNT. We'll go explore the nether, and we'll get netherite. And then we'll probably build another golem, or build an iron golem farm, probably around here, ironically. Maybe I'll see what I'm going to do with that. And then we're going to build a gold farm as well in the nether, which we could probably do the episode that we're getting all the netherite. So, but we'll see how things go. That being said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this very long episode. It was an absolute blast. And I will see you guys in the next one. So, adios.